stood beside me through the longest nights, holding all the pieces I would leave behind. I was chasing shadows, running from the truth, while your tired eyes kept searching for a clue. You gave your heart like it would never break, believed in every promise I could never make, and every time you stayed, I let the moment go, like I had forever, but forever's growing old. Now the silence hangs between the lines, and I'm scared of what we'll leave behind. God knows how much you tried to keep this fading fire alive. God knows how many tears you hid away through all these years, and I don't know if love remains or if we're just holding on to pain. You're still hoping, I'm still lost. God knows if we're enough. The photographs are fading on the wall, like little pieces of us learning how to fall. You still smile when you speak my name, but I can feel the distance growing every day. I took your kindness like the air I breathed, never thinking one day you would need to leave. Now I'm staring at the wreckage of my pride, wondering if your heart is saying it's goodbye. The stars are quiet, the sky is cold, and neither of us knows how this story goes. God knows how much you tried to keep this fading fire alive. God knows how many tears you hid away through all these years, and I don't know if love remains or if we're just holding on to pain. You're still hoping, I'm still lost. God knows if we're If I could turn the hands of time, I'd hold you closer every night. I'd tell you all the things I never said before the colors left our heads. But the future
whisper of morning that never arrives, floating in colors, half alive. I reach for a warmth that slips through my hands, like footprints fading in shifting sands. He dreams of a house by the sea of light, where laughter stays till the end of night. A woman with eyes like come summer rain, who calls out his name through joy and pain. But every sunrise feels out of place, like destiny hides his face. He builds up a world in fragile air, then wakes up alone, no one there. Oh, he's been waiting under painted skies for a love that never materialized, like stars that promise but never stay. They flicker then drift away. In strawberry skies, he learns to believe in dreams that the night won't let him keep. He holds on tight to a love he's never met, a beautiful life he can't forget. Oh, strawberry skies don't fade too soon. He's dancing alone beneath the moon, where destiny writes but it won't complete, and love feels just out of reach. He sees her face in stranger smiles, in passing trains and city lights. A future that never chose his name still burns like a gentle flame. He writes her letters he'll never send, to a story that never begins, and folds his heart in paper thin, letting silence settle in. Still he waits where the colors blend, hoping time might bend. But every answer the night denies just deepens his quiet skies. In strawberry skies, he learns to believe in dreams that the night won't let him keep. He holds on tight to a love he's never met, a beautiful life he can't forget. Oh, strawberry skies don't fade too soon. He's dancing alone beneath the moon, where destiny writes what it won't complete, and love still feels bittersweet. If love was written in the clouds above, why does it fall before enough? He reaches through endless blue, but all he finds is the missing you. In strawberry skies, he learns to breathe in the beauty of what he'll never keep. Still he holds on to a love he's never met, a dream he refuses to forget. And the sky turns quiet, like it always knew he would love without ever being loved too.
The room is quiet, the curtains sway. like a fading film she used to know. She sinks beneath the midnight sky, following stars behind her eyes, searching for a face she's never known, yet somehow feels like home. And there he is inside her dream, floating through a violet sea, tall and graceful, warm and kind, the perfect picture in her mind. His smile glows like city lights, shining softly through the night. She reaches out but drifts away, a love she only finds asleep each day. The clouds are painted lavender blue, in a world where every wish comes true. They walk together hand in hand, across a quiet moonlit land. No words are needed in this place. She knows his heart by just his face. Every laugh and every glance feels like a slow enchanted dance. The stars dissolve into the dawn, yet she keeps holding on to the feeling of his gentle touch, though it never lasts enough. And there he is inside her dream, floating through a violet sea, tall and handsome, bright and rare, like a melody within the air. His eyes reflect the morning light, fading with the end of night. She reaches out but wakes again to an empty room and whispering wind. Maybe somewhere far away, beneath the very same moon's gaze, he's dreaming too beneath the stars, wondering where his true love are. Maybe someday paths will meet beyond the sleep, beyond the sheets, and all the dreams she's held so tight will step into the waking light. Until then she'll close her eyes and paint his face across the sky, a silhouette of hope and grace, waiting in a secret place. And there he'll stay, her midnight flame, a beautiful and nameless name, until the day her dream comes true, and she no longer dreams of you.
Midnight paints the sky in silver blue. The city falls asleep without a clue. I count the stars above one after one, until the dark becomes a second sun. Every light reminds me of a dream, a love I've never held but always seen, a face that lingers somewhere in my mind, a soul I've searched for but could never find. If every star could carry all my words, the heavens would be singing what I've learned. Look at the stars tonight, scattered across the endless sky. That's how much I could love you, no numbers could ever define. Countless and bright, they burn beyond the reach of time. I'd show you every single one if only you were by my side. I've saved a place beside me in the dark for someone who could understand my heart, someone whose promises don't fade away, someone who chooses love and chooses to stay. The constellations shift from year to year, yet still I wait and hope that you'll appear. Among the billion lights that fill the night, are you somewhere beneath this same moonlight? And every falling star I see descend carries a wish I whisper to the wind. Look at the stars tonight, scattered across the endless sky. That's how much I could love you, no numbers could ever define. Countless and bright, they burn beyond the reach of time. I'd show you every single one if only you were by my side. Where are the loyal hearts? Where do they hide? I've walked through seasons, I've watched the tides. Maybe you're searching too under this same sky. Maybe we're two lonely souls passing the stars tonight. Look at the stars tonight, they stretch beyond the edge of sight, and every one of them reminds me love is worth the wait sometimes. Countless and bright, they burn just like the hope inside. Someday I'll show you all of them when fate finally lets our worlds collide. Until that day arrives, I'll keep counting the stars and saving them for you. The sun slips down the window pane like a photograph that fades away. Dust is dancing in the quiet light. Another day becomes the night. I used to chase the ticking hands, trying hard to understand why the moments that I love the most always leave like passing ghosts. Every second falls like leaves, drifting where the wind believes. Time keeps rolling down the road, never turning back, never moving slow. So hold the laughter while it stays. Let your heart get lost in ordinary days. We can't rewind the skies we've crossed, can't reclaim the things we've lost. So find a little peace somehow. Be happy with the life that's here right now. Streetlights bloom like blurry stars, reflecting off the passing cars. Everyone is running somewhere new, while I'm learning how to just be true. To the coffee cooling in my hand, to the songs I never really planned, to the little things that come and go like summer winds that softly blow. Maybe that's the mystery, living in what's meant to be. Time keeps rolling down the road, never turning back, never moving slow. So hold the laughter while it stays. Let your heart get lost in ordinary days. We can't rewind the skies we've crossed, can't reclaim the things we've lost. So find a little peace somehow. Be happy with the life that's here right now. The years dissolve like waves at sea, but this moment still belongs to me. No need to race the setting sun. The little things are enough. Time goes by like clouds across a sleepy sky. So I'll stay here for a while, with a quiet heart and a gentle smile.
The sun still falls the same. Old photographs inside a shoebox by my bed. Names and little promises still floating in my head. Late night drives and neon signs fading I'm still here beneath these summer skies, watching all the seasons passing by. Every heartbreak left a shadow on my soul, but it never took control. Now I'm breathing in the night air alone, learning how to make this heart a home. The memories remain, but they don't hurt the same. They don't hurt the same. Summer echoes in the dark, names fading like the sparks. I'm lonely, but I'm free, and that's enough for me.
Summer in your eyes. We were riding through the evening glow, windows down on an empty road. The city lights were far away, just you and me, we let them fade. Your laughter danced across the air, like a melody that stayed somewhere in old cassette tapes and Polaroids. In every dream I still enjoy. And the sky turned gold as the daylight slipped away. I remember every word that we never had to say. You were summer in your eyes, golden sunsets, endless skies. Every heartbeat felt brand new, every road led back to you. And even now when seasons change, the memories still remain, like a song that's floating through the night. You're the star inside my life. The ocean breeze, the radio, those little places only we would know. The world was slow, the days were long, and somehow everything felt like a song. The moon would paint your silhouette, a perfect picture I can't forget. Though years have passed like drifting waves, your name still echoes through the haze. And the sky turned blue, then dissolved into the dark, but your memory still shines like a firefly in my heart. You were summer in your eyes, golden sunsets, endless skies. Every heartbeat felt brand new, every road led back to you. And even now when seasons change, the memories still remain, like a song that's floating through the night. You're the star inside my life. Maybe time was never ours to keep. Maybe love was just a beautiful dream. But every time I close my eyes, you're still dancing in the neon light. Ooh. summer in your eyes, golden sunsets, endless skies. Every heartbeat felt brand new, every road led back to you. And if tomorrow comes too fast, I'll hold on to the photographs of a love that colored all my days like sunlight through a burnt purple haze. Summer in your eyes, still shining through the night.
Drifting away into the blue. You and me beneath the evening glow, talking where the quiet rivers flow, counting all the stars we cannot hold, making little stories as we grow old. The world below keeps turning round while our hearts make a softer sound, like a dream that never asks us why, just floating slowly through the sky. And someday when the night is through, the clouds may open for me and you, beyond the roads we've wandered on, beyond the place where days are gone. Someday you and me will meet the clouds where the wind sings low and the sun shines down, talking about lovers, talking about life, watching silver birds disappear from sight. Someday you and me will drift away through endless skies where the dreamers stay. Maybe that's what life is all about, two hearts in the sky, without a doubt. Every little memory shines like rain, falling softly through the window pane. Every laugh and every tear we've known becomes a feather carried home. The moon will paint the clouds in gold like secret stories left untold, and we'll follow where the starlight goes, far beyond what anybody knows. And someday when our time is near, there'll be nothing left for us to fear, only endless blue above the sea, waiting there for you and me. Someday you and me will meet the clouds where the wind sings low and the sun shines down, talking about lovers, talking about life, watching silver birds disappear from sight. Someday you and me will drift away through endless skies where the dreamers stay. Maybe that's what life is all about, two hearts in the sky, without a doubt.
traced your name across the window pane, while the city slept beneath the rain. Every promise floating through the dark, like a fading light, like a fragile spark. I held your words like they were gold, but some stories shine before they grow. And I'm standing here between the lines, trying to read the truth behind your eyes. If I fall, will you be like you're close to me, but not enough. Every night I build a world inside, where you stay and never say goodbye. But the morning always pulls me back to the questions hidden in the cracks. If I stay, will you stay too? Or am I only passing through? Maybe I should let you go. Maybe I should never know. I've been holding all these stars for you, but I can tell if they're real or blue. Maybe love is just a road covered by the drifting snow. And I don't know if your heart is true, but I'm still dreaming you. I am tired of chasing shadows in the light. Ooh. But I'm scared to leave the dream behind. Maybe I should walk away. Maybe you'll come back someday. I've been carrying this hope so long, trying to make
away the letters, the pictures and the pain. Told myself forever would never bloom again. I tried to close the doorway of every memory, but every lonely midnight still brings you back to me. You reach for my trembling hands like nothing ever died, but baby, I'm too broken now to turn back time tonight. Can't you see me crying every time you call my name? I was ready to surrender, walk away from all the flames, but you keep reviving the romance we left behind. Now my heart is caught between goodbye and one more try. You say our love can heal us like the stars still shine above, but scars don't fade so easy from a once forever love. I wanted peace and silence, a life without the tears, yet your voice keeps pulling me back into our years. Your eyes still hold the fire that once belonged to me, but loving you again might be the end of what I need. Can't you see me crying every time you hold me close? I was ready to surrender to the loneliness I chose, but you keep reviving the dreams we used to find. Now my heart is caught between the past and one last night. If I stay, will we survive? If I leave, will love still die? Tell me why your shadow still lives inside my life. Can't you see me crying underneath this fading moon? I was almost over you, but you came back too soon, and now the dying embers are burning me again. I wanted this to end, but you still want our romance to begin. Can't you see? I still love you. You slam the door, I walk away. Two stubborn hearts at the end of the day. Words get loud, silence burns, but somehow love is what returns. We say things we don't really mean, like every storm can end a dream. But every time the night gets tough, your touch reminds me love's enough. Oh, we bend, but we don't break. That's the chance true lovers face makes all the little wars erase. Coffee cups and sleepy eyes, you laugh again, and so do I. Maybe hearts were made this way, to lose themselves then to find their way. And every road we wander through always leads me back to you. Oh, love's not easy every day. Sometimes it hurts before it stays. But even when the rain comes down, you're the safest place I've found. We fight, we fall, then love each other like no one else could ever recover. Through every broken word and every bruise, baby, I'd still choose you. After all we've gone through, it's still you, still us, baby, always still us.
We danced beside the old cafe while midnight painted skies in gray. Your laughter floating soft and low, like autumn leaves in afterglow. The jukebox played our favorite tune, two shadow hearts beneath the moon. Your fingertips inside my hand felt like forever's gentle plan. Oh, every street still knows your name, every window calls the same. And though the years may slowly fall, I still hear you whisper through it all. We were summer in the rain, golden days on silver trains, photographs that never fade away, two lovers drifting endlessly, like waves upon a quiet sea. But some hearts are only meant to stay for a while before goodbye. Now winter sleeps upon the town, the little lights are flickering down. I pass the place we used to meet, still hearing echoes in the street. Your coffee cup, your red perfume still haunt the corners of the room. And though another spring may start, no season blooms inside my heart. Time moves on like passing trains, but memory forever remains. And somewhere underneath the stars, you still are mine in all love songs. We put summer in the rain, golden days on silver trains, photographs that never fade away. Two lovers drifting endlessly, like waves upon a quiet sea. But some hearts are only meant to stay for a while before goodbye. If love was only borrowed time, then I was grateful you were mine. And though we walked two separate roads, I'd live it all again. God knows we were moonlight on the shore, a melody forevermore, a beautiful dream that slipped away. And when the vinyl stopped its spin, I still could feel your ghost within, dancing slowly in yesterday. For a while, you were my forever before
I watch the rain fall on your window tonight, like every promise slowly fading from sight. We used to dream beneath the midnight sky. Now all we do is whisper our goodbyes. Your photograph still trembles in my hand, but love can't live where hearts don't understand. And though a part of me still wants to stay, I know tomorrow calls me far away. So don't you cry for what we used to be. Some roads were never meant for destiny. Goodbye, this time I won't be turning back again. No more sleepless nights pretending we can mend. I gave you all the love I had inside, but now I'm leaving you behind. Goodbye, forever means forever after all. And even if you whisper when I fall, I won't return to where our shadows lie. This is my last goodbye. The silence echoes louder than before. door. I tried to be the man you needed most, but somewhere in your heart I became a ghost. And every tear I buried deep inside turned into oceans I could never hide. So let the memories drift into the dark. I'll carry only scars upon my still hearing your name in the wind tonight, but I keep walking away. Goodbye, this time I won't be turning back again. No more sleepless nights pretending we can mend. I gave you all the love I had inside, but now I'm leaving you behind. Goodbye, forever means forever after all. And even if your lonely teardrops fall, I won't return to where our shadows lie. This is my last goodbye. Maybe someday you'll remember me as someone who loved you endlessly. But love alone could never make you stay. And now the stars are pulling me away. Goodbye, there's nothing left for me to say tonight. The flame we held has finally lost its light. And though it breaks the soul I have inside, I'll let the dream just die. Goodbye, no letters left, no reasons left to try. Just fading echoes underneath the sky. You'll never see me standing by your side again. This is my last goodbye.
Coffee's getting colder now, just like every word they say. Promises and pretty mouths, always drifting far away. I used to leave the front light on, waiting through the midnight blue. Now I pull the curtains closed and let the silence pull me through. I don't need another heart breaking softly in my hands. I just need a quiet room where nobody demands. I wanna be lonely for a while, far from all the tears and all the trials. No more dancing in the dark with strangers wearing borrowed hearts. Let the city fade away tonight, leave me with a lamp and candlelight. If love keeps changing like the rain, then I'd rather learn to live alone again. too well to lie. Maybe I was foolish too, trying hard to make things stay. But I'm tired of building homes people only away from anyway. So don't tell me love is kind, I've heard that line before. Right now peace is all I want, not another war. I wanna be lonely for a while, far from all the noise behind the smiles. No more waiting by the phone, wondering why I'm still alone. Let the evening cover me in blue. There are some kinds of hurt time can't undo. If love keeps slipping through my hands, then solitude is where I'll stand. And somewhere in the falling rain, a younger man still calls her name, but he fades a little every day, like an old song drifting away. Smile. No more chasing after sparks that leave nothing but the dark. Let the world keep turning without me. I'll sit beside this old melody, and if love comes back someday, I'll decide if I should stay. But tonight, the silence feels like home.
I heard the stars breathe softly beyond the window frame, like they were whispering secrets and calling me by name. The night wore silver shadows across your sleeping skin, and every quiet moment felt holy from within. Oh, time is just a river carving through our bones, and all the love we carry is borrowed from the unknown. If I disappear tomorrow, will the galaxies remember me? Will my voice still drift like echoes through the arms of eternity? You were the light inside me, the hymn beneath my skies. You unfolding with rings around my heart. We are dust in constellations, trying hard to shine. Tiny sparks in endless darkness, counting borrowed time. But your hands felt into shades of gold. And maybe we were never meant to hold the world forever. Maybe love was only made to teach our souls surrender. Still I would find you in every lifetime, under every sky. If the heavens close above me and the planets fade to blue, I will leave my heart wide open, like it always did for you. You were the light inside me, the calm between the wars, a universe still spinning, with rings around my heart. I heard the stars breathe softly, and somehow they sounded like you. You wore the sunset on your denim sleeves, laughing like the world was 17. We drove through streets that barely had a name, windows down, singing in the rain. Your hand was warm against the midnight air. I swore forever somehow lived in there. Every little scar, every reckless kiss still echoes through the dark like this. And if I close my eyes tonight, I still see your porch light shining white. You were the dream I couldn't hold, a photograph with edges gold, the voice that pulled me through the noise, the quiet in my restless storms. And even now when seasons fade, I hear your name in old mixtapes. Maybe love was never meant to last, but you were the closest thing to the best I ever had. We stayed awake till 4 a.m. talking about the lives we'd never live. You traced constellations on my skin, like every broken part could heal again. The radio played soft in the blue, every sad song somehow sounded true, and all those highways led me back to the memory we can't unpack. Somewhere underneath these city lights, a part of me still waits that night. You were the dream I couldn't hold, a photograph with edges gold, the voice that pulled me through the noise, the quiet in my restless storms. And even now when seasons fade, I hear your name in old mixtapes. Maybe love was never meant to last, but you were the closest thing to the best I ever had. We were young enough to song I still replay, a summer night that never stayed, the light that disappeared too fast but burned brighter than the rest.
And if tomorrow turns to black, I'd still want every moment back. Maybe love was only made to pass, but you were the closest thing. Yeah, you were the closest thing
to the best I ever had. Still the best I ever had.
Summer dust on the dashboard light, your name still hangs in the satellite night. We were kids with cathedral hearts, breaking quietly in parking lots. Your blue sweater smelled like rain, cheap perfume in an old arcade. Every silence felt like snow falling softly where we used to go. And I still hear the radio playing songs from forever ago, like the world was slow enough for us to stay in love. Maybe heaven keeps the things we lose in faded films and midnight rooms. I still see your shadow dance inside my half-forgotten plans. And if love was only passing through, why does every road lead back to you? Maybe time just circles round like vinyl spinning upside down. Streetlights bloom like amber stars on empty trains and moving cars. I pretend you're next to me in every late night memory. The city glows in blurry gold light, photographs too scared to fold. We were beautiful back then, before goodbye learned how to end. Now the moon hangs low and pale over old motels and carousel trails. And somewhere in the blue, I think a part of me stayed with you. Oh, maybe heaven keeps the things we lose in faded films and midnight rooms. I still hear your quiet laugh through broken dreams and aftermaths. And if hearts are meant to disappear, why do I still feel you here? Maybe ghosts are just the sound of love that never settled down. We were flickers in the dark, tiny constellations falling apart. But every time the night turns gray, your memory lights the interstate. Maybe heaven knows what we became, two old sparks inside the rain, still alive in cassette tapes and all the words we never say. And if someday our paths align under those sleepy neon signs, I'll meet you where the oceans bend like dreamers trying once again. Slow guitar
guitar fades, ocean waves and distant radio static. Some loves never really leave.
You were standing by the hallway light, shadow dancing on the painted wall. Rain was falling through the satellite sky, like the world was tired of it all. And your voice was soft as winter smoke, drifting slowly through my restless mind. Every word we never really spoke still echoes somewhere in the night. Oh, we were young enough to stay, but broken enough to run away. So let the night unfold around us like a dream we cannot hold. Every memory becomes dust, every fire turns to cold, and I still hear your name in silence, floating through the pale blue dark. If love was only borrowed time, why does it still live in my heart? There's a photograph inside my coat, faded edges, tired eyes. You were laughing while the window glowed under tired city lights, and the moon hangs low above the freeway like it's searching for somebody to. I keep driving through the empty gray, trying not to think of you. Oh, maybe some things never leave, even when we beg them to sleep. So let the night unfold around us like a dream we cannot hold. Every memory becomes dust, every fire turns to cold, and I still hear your name in silence, floating through the pale blue dark. If love was only borrowed time, why does it still live in my heart? Maybe we were never meant to survive the changing tide. Maybe love is just a ghost that learns to stay alive. And I still see you in the headlights every time the evening bends, like a song that keeps repeating long after it should end. So let the night unfold around us, let the stars dissolve away. I was trying to forget you, but you bloom inside the gray. And if heaven keeps the lost things, maybe we are somewhere still, two shadows in the quiet, standing perfectly still. Let it fade, let it fade into the blue. Your name on my tongue still tastes like June. Backseat rain on the window and your blue shirt in my room. I kept the old map folded in half house sounds larger when your laugh is gone. I still reach for the hallway like you left a light on. Where did you go? Where did you go? I still hear your echo down every road. Where did you go? Where did you go? My heart keeps your shadow, it won't let go. The diner clock broke at 9:15. We laughed at the crack in the glass like it knew our time. Now every slow song pulls in my sleeve, and the quiet in my bedroom won't let me leave. I tell myself softly, it was never meant. But the truth comes back every time the day ends. Where did you go? Where did you go? I still hear your echo down every road. Where did you go? Where did you go? My heart keeps your shadow and won't let go. If love was a spark, then I was the dark. You were the bright side. I was falling apart. I don't need forever, just one more sign, one more look in the rear